Hello everyone, it's a quick kitchen test of Matthew. Today we're going to be doing a southern style cheesesteak. I've got a half of onion, a half of bell pepper, and a whole jalapeno chopped up here. We're going to throw that on the flat top. I've got some bacon grease where I've already cooked some bacon off. That's going to be part of our sandwich. This is typically my little play from a Philly cheesesteak, but this is more of a southern style cheesesteak we're going to be doing here. And since I've got the jalapenos, we're not going to put no pepper, so we're just going to do a little salt here on this, just a little bit. Make sure I've got everything written down so far. So it's a half onion diced, half bell pepper diced, 9 ounces of stacking, which we haven't put on yet, 1 jalapeno. So then bacon slices. And I've got some American cheese. Nothing fancy here. And I just got these artesian rolls. This should make 2 sandwiches the way I'm going to do it. With these are smaller hoagie rolls. They're not like what you would normally get in a restaurant, I don't think. These are just sort of smaller hoagie rolls. So this should make like 2 or 3 sandwiches, is what I'm thinking with that. We're going to see. So this video should make 2 good ones or 1 gigantic one. I'm not, we're going to see what it ends up making here. I've already got some bacon grease here, but it wasn't really, I got pork mustard also. I'll pour a little more in here. I need a little bit of oil. And you can just use butter if you want. But why not use the bacon grease that we had from the, left from cooking the bacon. This is Steakums. This is a very good product. You got this at Dollar General. It's $5 a pack, roughly, give or take. It's 9 ounces worth of meat. They come in little bitty sheets. This stuff is really good when you're just trying to make some quick little meals. Little sheets of meat. So what I do is I have all that stuff there cooking. And then I end up putting my little sheets of meat on top. This is basically what you're going to get when you're getting a Philly cheesesteak at a restaurant. I usually just put that on top to start getting some of that onion and I got garlic in there. I put 2 cloves of garlic in there. We're just going to put the little sheets on top there. I'll show you what we got going on here. As you see down low, I got the peppers and onions and garlic. Yeah, I got the sheets of meat on top. We'll throw a little salt. I'm not going to, I would normally salt and pepper this, but since I have the jalapenos, we're not going to do that because I don't want to get it too hot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go over here and then get some of this bread ready. This back end is not as hot as this front end. I'll go ahead and get that bread toasted up right there. Throw that in the trash. Get me a plate ready. A quick little meal. This is a good meal to cook during the week. You come in and you're tired. You want something like a Jersey Mike's or something, but you ain't want to spend the money on Jersey Mike's. You don't want to go out. You can do this quick at the house. I'm using this little Lodge flat top thing. I like this a lot. I wish the size was a little bit taller. I wish they'd let me help them with this design a little bit better because the edges need to be, because it splashes grease up too much. The edges need to be about 1/4 inch higher than they are, I feel like. And we'd be really doing good right now. You're just trying to now get some of these vegetables up here inside the meat. You're breaking that meat apart right here. You're just folding this stuff together. I'm going to put a little more salt in it. We're going to say just salt to taste. I'm not going to add much more. If you don't want the jalapenos in it, then add a little black pepper. I'm not going to add no black pepper because this is going to make it that much hotter. It's going to have a good little kick to it, I feel like. Taste the jalapeno before you put it in there, because you may only want to put a half of one in or a quarter of one in. Sometimes they're hot. This was more of a mild one from what I remember. I didn't try this one, but I tried some, the last ones. They've been in the fridge for about a week, so it was time for me to use them up, so I figured I would find a dish to use them up on. So yeah, we're just doing this right here. That should, I bet I burnt that bread up talking. Yep, burnt my bread up talking. Don't do that. So I'm gonna cut that back down just a little bit more. Large burner, small burner. I'm gonna cut it down to a 3. Since I'm just toasting bread back here, we'll put a little more grease down. I know it ain't gonna take as long now. I was just flapping my jaws and I burned up bread with, it looks like the birds will get some of that. So I'll show you what we got going on now. It's almost ready. We got a nice big pile of meat. That's gonna make a few sandwiches. Alright, I'm smelling that bread again, or it's that other bread I just burnt. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my cheese. Gonna fill that up. Gonna throw a little cheese on top of it. Actually, what I normally do, which is what I should have done, I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna put this on top of the meat here and then transfer it over. We'll get the cheese to melt on the meat itself. So I can cut that off now. Everything is done. We're just waiting on the cheese to melt. So I got that. Get my bread here. Show y'all what we got going on, just so you know. I've got the cheese melted. So I'm gonna pick this up ever so carefully. Transfer it over here. So I've got that. Then we're going to add us a couple pieces of bacon to this. Let's put 2 pieces of bacon on there. And that ended up being on the bottom. So show y'all what this this sandwich ended up looking like. That's what you end up looking like when you get it done. The cheese end up being on bottom, so you gotta be careful if you're trying to get fat, you know, make it look real good. But I'm fixing to try it and tell y'all what we're looking like. That's a winner right there. So I'll give y'all the recipe real quick. It should make several sandwiches if you're using these smaller buns. 1 diced onion, or one half of onion diced, 1/2 of bell pepper diced, 9 ounces of steak 'em, that's 1 package. 1 jalapeno. You can go do less. Bacon slices, you use the grease to cook everything on. American cheese, 2 cloves of garlic, salt to taste. That's a pretty quick and easy little sandwich. Let's see if I can hold this thing here where y'all can see. And I didn't put the bacon. Yeah, I did. I put bacon slices in there. Alright, well, so till next time, y'all have a blessed week.